KUGAN Cassius here with Dominic Ingle. Well, Dominic, we've seen your boy Kell Brook'S absolutely destroy Jojo Dan, and let's just make it right. Jojo Dan was a mandatory challenger. This fight had to happen, or Kell would have had to vacate the title. So all this talk about a mismatch or whatever, he was there for a reason.
Number one, very, very tough. You know, he must have hit the canvas 4 or 5 times, and he kept climbing up and trying to make a fight of it. And I think, you know, unluckily for him, he just got the brunt of Kell's frustration over the last 6 months. Kell's not been very nice in training camp, and you can understand why, because he's been out longer than he should have been. And, you know, he had some terrific sparring, John Ryder, you know, we've had some great kids coming in to keep him on his toes. He had variation, and you could see tonight, you know, no matter what Jojo tried to do, you know, Kell could nullify it. He caught Kell with 1 or 2 shots, you know, but I think Kell was determined tonight to go out and put a show on for Sheffield, and he certainly did that.
You feel their corner obviously made the right decision. Obviously he's been down 5 times in them 4 rounds, and they pulled him out the fight at the start of the 5th.
To be honest, if I was in that guy's corner, he'd come out maybe 1 or 2 rounds earlier, because, you know, he was too brave for his own good. But it's a world title fight, you never know. You know, you could have swung a shot out of nowhere and turned the fight around, but realistically, you know, in the round before he got stopped, I think the writing was on the wall.
Moving forward now, we know, you know, Kell will probably fight in the summer, so, you know, we're looking for big names here in that welterweight division, and they're all going to fight him. Keith Thurman's talks about it, Brandon Rios, Marquez, they're all being mentioned. These are the fights he's in now, Dominic.
Yeah, I mean, that's the good part about this, the relationship, that, you know, he defines the fights, I do the training, he's got a good team behind him, and he's prepared to fight anybody who comes along. So, you know, hopefully he's going to be straight, you know, week off, steady, spend some time with his family. He's been away from a long time, he hasn't seen much of his new daughter, and it's time just to switch off from the boxing for a while. He's been on it a long time, we don't want him burning out, and then, you know, keep in decent shape, kick back into training steady, and start, you know, taking the next 6 months by storm, get the big fights. You know, looking at that performance, the way he's trained, we're looking maybe we could get another 2 fights in before the end of the year, definitely.
He said that was only 30–40% of the real Kell Brook'S. What do you
reckon?
I
mean, he was a bit on edge before he got in the fight. He's been out a long time. You know, he's the champion now. People are looking to take his crown. You know, whereas before he was the hunter, now he's the hunted. And, you know, you always see it in fighters when they become champions. They all of a sudden you get this bit of nervousness about them, like, well, I finally climbed the mountain and now it's my turn to be chased. And you could see just a little bit nervous before, you know, before he went out there. But once the bell went, he got his shots off and his timing, he settled into it. And, you know, in between each round, his breathing was fantastic. The fitness work he's done has paid off. You know, all the pushing around the trike, the sparring, the grueling workouts, it's paid off. And the penny's finally dropping with him now. You know, train hard, fight easy.
All right, well, listen, news of his next fight, I'm sure you lot will get together with Eddie Hearn and make that decision and let us know when that's relevant.
Yeah, no problem.
Dominic Ingle, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.